In today's visit, we are going to go to Plymouth Plantation. We're going to the grist mill, which was surprisingly very hands-on. Did you make cornmeal?
See the thing? It's filled with fish meal.
Oh, that's funny.
I think that's either a pond or...
Okay, funny little story, guys. We went, it said like it was around back, so we went to go around back, but I must have been reading it wrong. You know, tired mom, what are we doing? So we kind of went downstairs to like a downstairs area, which is actually where you end up at the end by the gift shop. So we were playing down there for a while because they had how to make corn. The people were really friendly, so we were just doing some hands-on activities, having a good time. And then we went to go to what I thought was inside of the grist mill. So I am walking in, but I like held the door. You know how you hold the door and you let kids like walk underneath you? So I was walking in, let a couple of kids go in front of me, and then I walked in behind those kids. And we were in a bar. Actually, I think it was a pub, which actually makes a lot of sense because the byproduct of lots of different grains can be used in making beer. I don't know if they actually do that there, but yeah, the guy just kind of smiled at me, and I was like, we were looking for, he's like, yeah, just go around to the other door.
Mom.
Yes, you can have another strawberry.
I eat my second one.
Okay.
I
One.
have to have a third one.
You need to have a third strawberry.
Yes. You're not in there.
You are.
Yes, I know. You're doing it to me.
Because you're smiley. So that was our funny tidbit about that. So I did not share that part, but we ended up just walking around the building where he told us to, and then we got to see the grist mill. So up top they did a very good explanation of how it worked and such. I did not video too much up there because there was quite a few people up there, and I tried to avoid, if at all possible, not getting like other various people on my videos because I wouldn't want people videoing me without like my approval. It's fine if like I was passing through someplace, but not like the back of my head for like an extended period of time or something like that, right? Just out of respect for people, right? So I didn't get too much of that, but I'll share with you what I did get. Oh my goodness. He just woke up.
He loves it.
He loves it. He loves snuggling, huh?
And he loves holding people's hands.
He does. He's so blessed to have your hand to hold. Are you glad that God made you his big sister?
Yeah, and his baby sister and baby boy. That was my
Baby brother, yeah. So this started out with a pretty little trail that went down to the water wheel, which is what powers the grist mill. So we're able to go around the corner. There was lots of little wildlife, and there's our frog, and they saw some ducks, and yeah, it was just a cute little area. So that's what makes the power. Sorry. Oh, a little house with a little water wheel. It's like a little fairy house with water, huh? Little duck. Aww. On the other side of the building is actually where the herons run up to go to spawn. So that's kind of interesting too. There's some sections and information about that throughout the path. As parents, we need to just kind of take a step back sometimes and let children figure things out and let siblings help each other, even though it might be easy to definitely be like, hey, if you do this, this might work.
You guys could be an
It's
ear of
good
corn.
habit to let your children figure things out.
I see.
Yeah, you're supposed to have all of them. Rest in it. Yeah! 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 You need to lift this up. This is...
What do you say?
Mine's got a little overboard and accidentally thrown all the seeds out.
This is full.
Nailed it. I hope you all like cornbread. You're gonna be
I'm not sure. Yeah, you can ask her.
Yay! Up.
I think she went back in.
There was corn everywhere. Up. I think you're supposed to go like this. And it hits down.
Yeah. Is it working?
When the settlers first arrived, they burnt out logs like this in order to make their mortar and pestle. And they did this for 16 years before the grist mill was actually started here, which is incredible.
I thought so. Crushes all the corn. Oh, you're making cornmeal or corn flour. Are you sifting it?
You're trying to get 3 in a row or stop them from getting 3 in a row. There you go. All right, you just put one more out. All right, now you get to move one of your pieces one space along the line. Okay, and you get to move one of yours one space along the line. And you won!
Doesn't that feel
That's
soft?
Yeah,
what
it is
3
soft.
minutes more.
So that would
And
almost
it's
be
here
like the
because
flour.
it'll be carved in a bench in front of the mill.
So why the games? That was kind of my question, like, why the games? So when we went inside, they actually let us know, if you know the term milling around, it's because what they would do is farmers or neighboring people or whatever, everyone had their own amount of grain that they would want ground, so they would bring it to the mill. And when they brought it to the mill, it was just, if you happened to be there that day, you might have to wait for the person in front of you or wait for a couple people in front of you until those people were done being ground before you could get your grain done. So a lot of times it was a gathering place. So they would gather and they would play games and they would be milling about or milling around, whatever you want to say. And that's where the term comes from. And that's what they are doing. And these games are actually milling games. And it's kind of like a form of tic-tac-toe, but just a little more, I don't want to say extreme tic-tac-toe. They're just different milling games that the kids got the chance to play. So the first grist mill burnt down, and this is the second grist mill, but it was recreated pretty much the same way. So when you first go in, this is what you see here. It is still in operation today, which is really interesting. So we had we got corn that was ground there to make our own dishes at home, which is really fun. Another thing is when the kids are playing with the corn down on the bottom, you know, it's dirty corn, whatever, but they use all of that type of stuff to bring over and feed their animals, so nothing gets wasted. Because I was curious about that, but they said it before I even asked. So she, when you go in here, she gives a talk all about the history of the mill itself and the families behind the mills, and yeah.
Welcome everyone to the Grist mill.
That turns the little gear, and that turns, hi folks, turns that shaft, and the shaft, sitting on top of the shaft is the millstone. So that's how. Now, who knows about gear ratios? Nobody? How about you, sir? Now, if you want, you did it. Now try not to just let it all fall at once. Okay.
Slowly down.
Let it down slow. You did it. That's 40 pounds. But because of the triple pulley, you're actually only lifting 13. And everyone's like, you want to lift 120 pounds? Oh. So no, come on over here. Just grab that handle and pull. There you go. Keep going. You're lifting 120 pounds. Just like that.
Sorry.
Now how easy is that? Watch out, don't bang your head.
Yeah, you can grab that other one.
There you go.
Wow, look how
Now, if
fast
you want to
you're
fill
getting
those
it
up
go.
again, do a test. Through one here and see which one makes it go faster.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Very good. It's easier to pull it up if you stick your tongue out. So I just want to show you something quick. Because if you're a sailor on the Mayflower, you raise a sail and then you let the rope run through your hands, you know what's going to happen? You ever heard of rope burn? So when you lift up, you go hand over hand. Which one made it go faster, this one or this one?
So in case you can't tell, the gentleman who was working downstairs was so hands-on. There were so many hands-on activity. He was very knowledgeable. He put the science into things. He put the math into things. There was another family down there, which later I found out that they were homeschooling, and that was really cool too. So the kids were kind of playing together down there. We were probably down there for a good 20 minutes, half an hour, and then we went back outside to that original thing. So it was very hands-on. The gentleman was very knowledgeable, answered any questions. He also gave things for the kids to ponder, like how would this work? Why is this going faster? How could you make, the mill speed up, or just different things like that, which is really incredible. I love people who are really good at their job, and he was really good at his job. So I hope you enjoyed this visit to the grist mill in Plymouth, which I think was the first grist mill. I want to say the United States, but I'm not quite sure. I have not looked that up. So let me know in the comments down below if you know the answer to that, if this was the first grist mill in the United States, or if there was another one built beforehand. So I appreciate that, and I will see you on the next one. Go adventure somewhere, guys. Do you have plans for your kids for this school year? Let me know where you plan on bringing your kids this school year.